Alright, here we are on a drive to Monday night rehearsal for Comedy Sports Seattle. Gonna hopefully get my jerseys tonight so that I can take some pictures in my jerseys, and that should complete their set that they're trying to create of everybody. I think they're trying to create some Comedy Sports player cards or something. Might just be virtual player cards, which would make sense, but non-virtual ones would be pretty cool. Yeah, so that's going on tonight. Rehearsal is cool. What do you rehearse for improv is something that I've heard before. What do you rehearse for improv? Well, it's more like practice. When I was a wrestler, you practice certain moves, and you practice them over and over again, and you get yourself in shape and getting it so that it's kind of practicing the energy you want and the oh, you're losing my face. Practice the energy you want and the games, like the guessing games especially are really difficult without a lot of practice. Keeson's really good at guessing games, so he's obviously got a lot of practice. That's why people always go, gosh, he's so good, how does he do it? Well, it's probably because he's got a lot of practice at guessing. So and he's good at the two-way communication of those guessing games that usually when people first start, there's like just a one-way kind of communication going on. So very very cool. I got, was it 11 days now until my debut with Comedy Sports Seattle, which I'm really excited about. So 10:30 on September 28th, that's a Friday, and you can see me live doing Comedy Sports Seattle Improv officially. Not for a class, not for something, but actually a show, like an official comedy sports show. I'm really excited about that because that's really been what I've been striving for. I love comedy sports, and when I was coming to Seattle, I was glad to hear that they were going to be putting together comedy sports here. Now I'm part of it. It's very exciting. So here we go. My drive to class is going on. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start up these Deacon behind the scenes videos again for my time with Comedy Sports. We might do some pre-show stuff. The Ballard Underground breaks up the signal too much to really get a good show. Got to break out my phone holder that I got for last Christmas, and with the idea that I wanted it for this kind of thing, so that I don't have to hold this with one hand while driving, and that's not necessarily that safe. But yeah, we'll do some drive times, we'll do some just walking around in Fremont Abbey. Heck, might even get some of the other improvisers involved if all goes well. So I know there's no viewers of this right now, and perhaps in the future there will be some, but we've got just about a few minutes more to get there. I'm gonna run a little bit late. I was trying to get there early enough for the pictures and stuff, but should still be there early. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, the Comedy Sports Seattle team too has just been amazing, and the shows this last weekend were even better than I had been seeing, and I've already been seeing it at such a high level. So it's just amazing that the shows keep getting better, and in a year we're all going to be just so gelling together as a team. It's very, very exciting. Um, so if you haven't seen a comedy sports show and you're in Seattle, you should come see us. If you're not in Seattle, but there's a comedy sports, if say you know me from San Jose and you haven't seen Comedy Sports San Jose, go see Comedy Sports San Jose. Take a class from them. I've sent a couple friends to classes with them, and it's good stuff. So Comedy Sports is a great show. Even if you're not interested in getting on stage, you can take improv classes from them, and you can not get on stage or think you're not going to get on stage because you might want to once class gets going and you start to feel comfortable for the first time in front of people, which is really a cool thing that people can gather. There's so much good to be learned from improv, and improv comedy especially, that has nothing to do with just being on stage. It has to do with interrelating with people and handling situations and being comfortable just playing like a kid again, which is such a great feeling. So I highly recommend it. If you don't have a Comedy Sports, there's other places that you can usually find improv comedy classes somewhere near you. But since most of my friends are places where there is Comedy Sports, I started in North Carolina at Dirty South Improv. They've obviously got, that was where I took my first class and fell in love on night number 1. So you can do that too. If you're there. If you're in, I don't know about Wilmington because I never looked into it in Wilmington, but I'm sure there's some place there, or just head up to Carborough and once a week, come on, do it. If you're in San Jose, like I said, there. If you're in Seattle, Comedy Sports is awesome. Classes starting on Tuesday, the 18th. So sign up at Comedy Sports Seattle. That's Comedy Sports with a Z.com. Comedy Sports Seattle. Comedy Sports with a Z. ComedySportsSeattle.com. I don't know the best way to say that. Better figure that out before I'm a ref and have to do that spiel. Comedy Sports Seattle. Comedy Sports with a Z. Seattle.com. Something like that. And sign up for classes. Seattle also has Jet City Improv, which is another. They have classes that are short form and long form based, so not all necessarily game centric. Like Comedy Sports is going to kind of be improv. I mean, all the improv stuff applies to all the improv, so don't have to worry too much about learning a certain type. You can find that yourself as you go along. And there's what's called UP, or Unexpected Productions, here in Seattle. I know I've got a lot of friends who've done that in their training. So, see, I've got a viewer. Don't know who you are. But, yeah, it's just on my way to rehearsal right now. And just thought I'd do a little behind the scenes. Lots of driving. Anybody who's seen my behind the scenes before knows that I get most of my time behind the wheel, because that's the easiest time to do these things, is when you're driving. You got lots of time to talk, usually in the car by myself. I remember when I first moved here to Seattle, my friend Aria wanted me to do one of these in the van pool to work, but I'm not sure that those people would be as excited about doing it behind the scenes, but I could always ask them. But can't share as much about work as, and it's not necessarily as cool all the time what we talk about, because I got a lot of people in finances, which may not be as exciting to most of the people who would watch my behind the scenes stuff. But hopefully I can get some more behind the scenes stuff before different shows, hanging out with some of the improvisers, that sort of thing. I think that would be great fun. And I'm about to get here to Fremont almost. Nice kind of reddish light on my face, looking very evil. Like a that's how I look, and that's why I need to get the camera up where I'm not holding it, which I have the apparatus to do that, so in the future that is what I will do. Got one that can attach to the window, and another thing that can kind of just, it's a weighted thing that sits on the dash, so really good stuff. I'm not speeding, it's 40 here, okay, just thought I was speeding. Alright, so here we are. Now here's the tough part about Fremont, is finding the parking. It's all free, but you gotta find it. So, because it's a neighborhood and people live here, stuff like that. So, we're gonna find some parking. Look forward to the future when, possibly we can work to get some viewers to this behind the scenes, asking me questions that I can answer. Maybe you're fans of Comedy Sports Seattle. You get this hooked up on the website, or maybe we could get hooked up on the fan page for Facebook. These are things that we can do. So I'm gonna stop right now and focus on finding parking, because it's kind of a pain and I really want two hands. So I will see you all again, all 0 of you who are watching right now, at another time. A bientôt.